Now, shifting attention and the background to our focus segment, the federal government has assured commuters and Lagos residents that the third mainland bridge is safe to use and does not pose any structural danger to the bridge. It also revealed that the tests done preparatory to the closure of the bridge to commence comprehensive maintenance works indicated that the integrity of the bridge was intact. Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, added that underwater confirmatory tests conducted in March this year preceding the repairs work to be done on the bridge were carried out on the piles to determine if there were further deterioration or not on the piles from that done. And joining us on the program today to talk about all of this is the Federal Controller of Works Lagos, Mr. Damola Kuti. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Damola, let's just start from what I just read, where there were reports about the weak segment of the bridge. I'm talking about the expansion point of the bridge. What has been done since that incident was reported?
No, there is nothing to be done that is immediate. Recall that last year we carried out an investigative test, a dynamic and static test on those expansion joints. Right. And that particular expansion joint was actually discovered, and that it requires replacement. So it's one of the expansion joints that will be replaced soon. You see, most of the materials required for this replacement, of course, we need to import all of them. As we speak, about 80 to 90% of the materials are already on ground. So what we are just having is a special chemical that is still outstanding. That's the only material we're expecting.
Is there no timeline to be able to assess and not just waiting for it to get to this point?
No.
Because it almost looks like reactive rather than being proactive.
No. Recall that when we wanted to carry out this investigative test, we did mention last year that this is a project that is taking 27 months. You see, apart from replacement of expansion joints, there are other things that needed to be done. Of course, we are also going to do some work on the piles, and that is the structure that is actually carrying the bridge, and some other things to be carried out, skin repairs and the rest of them. So it's not whatever we are doing has nothing to do with the video that went viral. No, we already carried out our test by August last year. And we already
So it's not a surprise to you, but you use the word soon. How soon is soon?
I just told you now that 90% of the materials are already on ground in Lagos.
All right.
They already arrived, but there's a special type of chemical that we require. And it's still, for you to import certain things, you still need some other
Probably that's
agencies.
what I meant by soon.
Well, I may not be able to, as a matter of fact, I'm writing a letter to the agency, to let them know the importance of this chemical so that they can give us clearance to bring them into the country.
Now, if we shift attention a bit, let's talk about the state of federal roads across the country. What's your general assessment of the state of federal roads across the nation?
Well, the thing is that there is work in progress. A lot of roads, I know for sure, are already being rehabilitated nationwide. All the roads that have been abandoned in the past, federal government on its own has more than 34,000 kilometers of federal roads nationwide, and a lot of them are receiving attention all over the country. There is no state of the federation, there is no state in the country today that does not have one federal project or the other.
What about the Apapa Road, which is, I don't need to go through all the things that happen on that road and all of that. What about the state of that road?
Yeah, Apapa Wharf has been substantially completed and open to traffic. All the bridges around that corridor, we have already completed maintenance work on them. The Leventis Bridge has been completed and opened. The Jora 7-Up has been completed and opened. And right now, as we speak, we have already started work on the Apapa Express. That is the major road that is bringing in traffic from the port through that axis towards Oworoshoki to join Lagos Ibadan.
Having this conversation, sometimes it's difficult for me not to ask, how soon can some of these things begin to see some result in terms of the ease in traffic, some physical thing that we could use to say, okay, something has been done?
Yeah, you have a project, Apapa Shodi. It was just recently flagged off, recently awarded. Work as the contractor just moved into site. Work has started. You don't expect overnight, completion of the project. The work has started. We started getting the equipment are already on site. And as a matter of fact, the way we intend to tackle that particular project is to have 3 different independent teams that will tackle it from 3 different directions. And I can assure you that very soon you will start seeing results, at least on that particular corridor.
Mr. Damola Kuti, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Wish you had more time to have that conversation with you.